The destroyers are a really cool challenge.
This is how we get into the Ket Command Center.
Is it? It kind of looks like we go up here.
Pathfinder, I detect a Ket camp ahead.
Me too, it's right there.
Damn. This blizzard's cutting right through my suit.
But it provides cover for the resistance. And the cold doesn't bother us.
Oh, cold's bothering me right about now.
Automated
Nice work.
protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Oh. Don't go off the edge of the mountain, dude.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Yeah, and,
You can
and
extract
how?
minerals
There's a
via
lot
your
of
mining
resources.
interface.
That's a steep drop, Ryder.
Relax, I got this.
I have always liked Vold. It is harsh, but beautiful.
Outside temperature is in free fall.
Ket Tactical Operations Center. Oh. Sounded like we got wildlife here as well.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
He's got to stay near the warmers.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
What's the plan in here? We've got a lot of plans in here, actually. Medical supplies, minerals. Okay, keep an eye out for medical supplies.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Uh-huh. That might be the mineral. Maybe. That's just an element 0. You should already have that, Sam. There is a medical cache here, though. Is that it? No, that's a splody. Come on, user interface. You can do it. No, you can't. Alright, let's just run. It tried. It was really trying. It's like, I want to let you click me. I really do. But I can't.
Cache restocked. The emergency medical caches are back in business.
Excellent news. Come back when you can. We just got new supplies, and I have something I think you might find.
Cool. I don't know why they've got a emergency cache resupply up here in the heart of Catland, but it's not for me to judge how they run their operation, I guess.
Incoming.
Hey! Only took me all game to realize I could shoot a canister. Oh, he spit on me. Welcome back, Tate. You haven't been writing a how to less noob at phone's ringing. Welcome back. Okay, see you later.
Buck, so I'm at the entrance to the base. Have you decrypted the code for the shields?
Yes, and not a moment too soon. Transferring it to you now. Stars be bright for you, Pathfinder.
Here we go.
Hey, Timnos. No, we're on Vold.
In. Time to get to work.
EOS only has an architect, and I'm refusing to fight it right now. Right, we came from there, so we're going this way. Yeah, the big snack. We've already killed one, and I just want to get more points put in stuff. Okay, back. Don't tell me you spent that entire time writing a how to not suck at Terraria, stupid noob Panz document.
Hostiles ahead!
Coordinate our strike.
Nice shot.
Most of them Cryogist refused to give up building the new outdated sky bridge while being harassed and killed over by harpies. Fair enough. Stupid harpies.
Kett, be ready.
This is a weird, massive missing texture. Whoop! Where did you come from? Scared the jeebus out of me. It's funny because I thought
This
I'd...
appears to be a Kett secure storage building. The entry is locked out by a defense matrix.
Damn. Whatever they're protecting must be important. We should find that defense matrix and shut it down.
I thought I'd seen 3 over there, and we killed 2. Oh, I killed 2, and I thought maybe the other guys actually did some work for once outside of main group combat. Turns out they hadn't.
The command base is just ahead. I know it's already pretty cold here, but stay extra frosty.
Pathfinder, I recommend you head toward the primary tower. It appears to be the core of the base.
Where are my buddies? You know, you can shoot stuff if you want to. Sam loves to backseat. Yeah. I mean, we let him because he's pretty good. Mostly. Those numbers of red dots just increased a lot. Easy.
Giving it everything I got.
Oh, we just got the kill through her face. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'd say excellent. A bit reckless and unnecessary, but... With the heat, the 25 degrees, meltdowns. Although I heard rumors that some of you guys cracked 30. And I'm allowed to jest. You guys make fun of me when I say 5 degrees is cold. It's been 31 at the highest. That's a Tuesday. He was sweating from the effort of opening a window. Depending on the type of heat, sometimes opening the window can be bad.
We're not alone.
Everyone's like, oh, it's hot in here, open a window. Oh, why is it hotter? Because you open the window. Oh.
Let's do this!
You're not supposed to open windows. No, especially if, if you want your operating system to blah 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 joke, badum-ching.
A security terminal has locked
You have a
down
cross
access to
draft,
the
then you
tower.
definitely want to open the
The
windows.
terminal is protected by a force field.
Well, in the
I have
evening,
marked the location of the 3 Ket generators that
you
power
potentially
the force
cross draft
field.
all that heat in.
Disabling all the generators will allow you to shut down the security terminal.
If you've got shade come where the wind's coming from, then it can be really good. Also depends on the humidity, right? If you're in a really humid area, then it's not going to matter what you do. You're already screwed, you know? Yeah, like, so we have an extremely dry heat. And if you get to the... And it's like, it'll get 40 plus a lot of days in summer. And throughout summer it will be 30. But we have a... It'll drop down to sort of low teens at night once the sun goes down. No sun, no heat over here. So once the sun dips over a bit, you open the back windows, or the eastern windows, and then once it dips over the horizon, we open the front windows and try to get as much breeze just to push out. And then first thing in the morning, all the windows get shut and the blinds get shut. Keep it as dark and as don't let as little air as possible into the house. The problem is when you do that, where like if the heat's already saturated the house, it's really hard to get it out, because even at night, like all that heat from the day, just the furniture and the walls get like saturate, and you don't notice it because it might only be a few degrees, but like you don't feel the kitchen table and go, oh, that feels hot. But if it's just a couple degrees hotter, like, it holds onto that. We don't, where we are. We've got awnings over the windows though. They help a little bit. And we've got big outside blinds that pull down. So they're like really thick material, like heavy material. So we pull them down during the day. And they're designed in a way so they angle away from the window the further down they get. Yeah. Oh, verandas definitely. What people don't realize how much heat, like, it's almost like light is some sort of energy or something. Yeah. People are like, oh, I'm just letting the light in. It's like, you are letting the heat in. You are literally letting the heat in. And I'm glad we didn't come up here earlier to start this fight. And the other reason I didn't come up here is because I was talking to you guys and I was just hiding in the corner, just shooting guys as they ran in. Which I think has been the problem for Mass Effect throughout a lot of the playthrough. If you find yourself in a nice defendable corner, you just sit there and wait until all the enemies have died. Drape your house in aluminium foil. I mean, that'll stop the conspiracy theorists at least from getting in, right? We're getting flanked and they're focused on the turret. What is down here? Vetra's angry. She's shooting at something. Did you really want to kill that protein sludge pat, Vectra? She's like, yeah, look at... What is she trying to shoot? She's convinced there's something here. Somebody's made a new type of white paint that reflects more light than regular white paint, but more importantly, it's transparent to infrared, so heat will radiate out from inside. That's really good, hey. Like, that's usually one of the issues that, like, So the quickest way to cool down a house is to not have an insulated ceiling. Right? Unfortunately, that's also the quickest way to heat up a house. So there's these things you can get. I don't know if they're still around, but you used to have systems. You could probably get them electrical today, but they have wind-up ones. And there was a building that I used to work in a long time ago, and it was just a big, like concrete factory style building. There's a set of them, like building blocks, and we had a big wind-up crank downstairs, and it took forever. And you'd wind it up, and what it actually did is it rotated all the ceiling insulation. So the idea was you'd get in the morning, and whoever was in first had to wind it down to basically to line, and it aligned all the insulation, and then in the evening, the last person to leave would wind it, and they would all tilt that way. It's crazy. But the idea was that all the heat could escape during the night when it was cooler, and get the place as cold as possible. And then early in the morning, someone would rotate them back down to insulate to stop all the heat from coming back in. Oh, there's no map. Okay. You got takeaway, Teed? If you're still there, what are you having? I want takeaway. Oh.
Watch out. Give it in.
And these cats just don't want to die.
Be ready.
That ragdoll. Up to 10 degrees cool? I don't doubt it. Like, that is one of the biggest issues of like, I don't know what you'd call it, heat prevention, distribution, insulation, or whatever. It's the problem is that usually when you insulate something, it prevents both ways.
One generator down.
So being able to reflect a lot of the stuff on the outside is great. But then you've got body heat from people inside. So if you just had walls and insulated paint the outside, you're still going to have electronics and body temperature and stuff inside, ramping it up, right? So you need to get that out somehow. The other thing is we don't all live in or work in concrete cubes. There's windows. So heat can come in through the windows, and they're not going to go, and that's where it sucks. Like, light and heat will come in through the windows and then rise up and sit above the top of the window level.
2 generators down.
And you don't want to put a window in
One
your
to
ceiling
go.
to let the heat out, because, as we discussed, that lets the heat in. Like, skylights are a double-edged sword. But yeah, no, having reflecting more away, so you get it off the building, and then being able to have the heat leave through it. That's really good. Have you seen the opposite paint of that? It's the black paint that absorbs more light than other black paints. and there's a dude. He built a cube
Got them all.
and painted the inside, like inside a bigger room, and painted the inside of that black. Van to black or black, yeah, something like that. And he painted this room with it, and the video was just, it was weird. And someone made an outfit and went walking around in it, and it looks like someone digitally removed that human outline from the video. Oh, you saw a car? That would be weird.
Incoming.
This is the Ket defense matrix. Destroying it will disable all sentry turrets and unlock access to the secure storage structure.
How you doing, Hedwig? I didn't get to see a lot of your satisfactory. I had other things I had to do, and I kept trying to come back and sit down, and then I had to keep getting up, and then eventually I came back and you weren't there anymore. The second was made to annoy an artist who gained rights to use it. Well, maybe, but possibly just so other people could use it too, right? What sort of high-level jerk do you have to be to try and copyright a color? Like...
All generators have been disabled. I have marked the coordinates of the security terminal. Destroy it to unlock access to the Ket Tower.
Oh, here they come.
Incoming Ket!
Hold the line. Question is, did they deploy a turret up there? I can read their emails. They wanted to make a whole bunch of other paints, and they went on, and they restricted that one artist specifically being able to use that. Well, see, being a jerk in retaliation doesn't make it okay. Vander Black car be like a thermal sound, yeah.
The security terminal has been destroyed. To the tower.
Have you mentioned new color? I call it extra green. Just looks green to me. Yes, but it's extra green. You can make more leaves with it. Paint more fields of grass. Because there's extra of it. You saw the guy who had the Vanderblack room in his ultra black suit. The suit video was freaky, man. Like, I'm watching it, my brain was hurting. Like, just... it was so good. What about fonts people have copyrighted? That's an interesting one. I don't know. What are they shooting at? Is there a turret here? Like, they can detect it. There's like, there must be some dudes bugged out in the floor or in the mountain. The problem is my teammates are looking for them. No, they're not bugged out.
Pulling out the fancy moves.
I've been killed more times than I'd like to think by enemies that are like in bad spots like that. Because your team won't do something or the objective won't move forward. So you have to find and kill them. And they never miss. Vetra, don't sit on the grenade. Not good for you, dear.
Targets eliminated.
He decided to do the opposite, that very white wasn't enough, to replace it with the glowiest glowy paint. It's so glowy that it'll glow from the heat rather than traditional methods of charging light. So on warm days the room will just start glowing. Nice. There's one where, like, a lot of videos where kids come up with these ideas which make you think, right? And one of them was where someone was trying to explain to the kids about light bulb colors and whatnot, and showing them, you know, the different, like, especially like on computers we're displaying like neon and stuff, like how you digital it. And one of the kids says, "Why don't you just take the light bulb paint and paint that on the ceiling inside buildings, and then you won't have to have lights." Did big light bulb kill them? Yeah, they went missing. Turns out it went deeper than that, because it wasn't big light bulb that was worried. It was the fact that you don't need electricity to power a big light bulb anymore if you have light bulb colored paint, which means you won't need to generate electricity, so you won't need fuel to run the generators. Big oil got them. Always big oil, man. Always big oil. Big Coal is already understands that they've lost the fight, so they need to save their assassination funds and put into their retirement. But Big Oil's still holding strong.
Love the squad. Grenade, get down.
Who's got the tinfoil hats? There was a thing, there was a video a long time ago that sort of had proof of Big Oil's assassination fund, and if it was put to good use in R&D, could probably generate them more income in alternative energy gains than the value of the remaining reserve of oil. I love tinfoil hat videos. It's so good to laugh at crackpots. But they come up with some pretty cool story material. Big light bulb does actually exist. I don't doubt it. And I wouldn't be surprised if someone said the big light bulb, we don't hear about them because instead of trying to keep the other moving forward down, they just went with it and went from being big tungsten into big LED. Maybe they're just really progressive. Light bulbs were capable of light. Yeah, isn't there the centenary bulb or something at a fire station in the US?
I hear a raid.
Excellently done.
What's funny though, I wouldn't be surprised if there was actually a meeting at some stage where companies decided to collude on, not making the best product, right? Because that way they could make more profitable products.
Good work.
But when you get a group of businesses sitting around the table, maniacal laughing, you know that every single one of them sitting there going, I'm going to make mine last longer. That way I can get the sales from advertising that mine's last longer. And they're all trying to work out how they can break this unwritten treaty just to get each other's money. And then eventually little light bulb shows up and goes, hey, I think I can make a light bulb that lasts quite a lot longer than these guys. And they're like, it was nice while it lasted, boys. You probably find that there would have been an equilibrium as well where someone could have made bulbs that lasted a lot longer, but as soon as they start trying to one-up each other by a few tens of hours or dozens of hours, you go back and forth till you reach that equilibrium where you're no longer making the fast food light bulb, you're making the forever light bulb.
Pathfinder, it appears each of the hangar platforms has an automated fueling system. If you can access the controls, I can overload the system.
If it was supposed to be something similar to that with batteries as well. Oh man, that was behind me. I was going to say I didn't see it coming in, but it was probably visible.
Pulling out the fancy moves.
Man, where's my thing move? Life? Hello, life? You don't understand how single-use batteries exist? I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's to do with the chemical makeup of the storage is different to what's required to have rechargeable batteries.
Get ready to fight! controls are locked.
Pathfinder, I have located several override terminals in the vicinity.
Several.
A race
How many of them do I need to hit?
Let's see you deal with this. All right, now I'm pissed.
I think also size. Especially the flat batteries. I don't know if you can, if they can be rechargeable. Get back on that side and go and change.
Pulling out the fancy moves.
Incoming cat.
All right, now I'm pissed. Cat on us.
No heals.
Armoring up. Cat on us.
Yeah, the little disc batteries, like the ones with like coins. Can you get those in rechargeables?
Take cover. Grenade.
Because those are the only things that we have that don't have rechargeable batteries in them.
It's cloaked.
Yeah, I haven't seen a recharger for them either. So I guess that becomes the point of how much do they cost and things, because I think the last time we got a pack of those was forever ago, and the pack of like 6 or 8 or something was a very small amount of dollars. Whoa, let's not look at that. And we replaced them like so infrequently. So the cost of a charger would need to be less than what I'm going to spend on the rest of my life over those batteries.
Everything I got.
No, the actual recharger though. Oh, not AAA's. AAA's are cylinder batteries. Talking about the disc-shaped ones. A button battery. Okay, yeah. Well, the ones we get in, it's either a 6 or an 8 pack, and it's like $3 or $4. And I think I can't remember the last time I replaced it packet's been sitting in the fridge so long that the cardboard on half of it's like all shriveled and stuff. The charger for the AAA. What about the charger for the button batteries? My AA charger does AAAs as well, so I only need one for both of those. It's a big mess out there. Button charger is $17. And the button battery is $260. So I need to have a second one because you obviously want to have a charged one ready to go. And that's pounds, so it's double. So we're looking at, let's go 25 pounds it's going to cost me, I reckon. So $50. I am not spending $50 in button batteries for the rest of my life. So I'll just buy the single uses. Combo pack's a little bit cheaper, but still, like I said, I'm not going to spend that the rest of my life on button batteries. So it's not worth having a charger that I have to plug in. That, and it's highly likely that by the time we use the last button battery that we have, batteries altogether have been replaced. Who shot me and from where? Yeah, oh definitely. The obvious downside is you need to recharge them. So I think it's the cost, it's like an idiot tax. That is the reason why you have single-use stuff instead of rechargeable stuff. So we had, a long time ago, I worked at a place that boss, who was an idiot, had to go on site and take photos.
Excellent shot.
Smartphones weren't really a thing back then. This is going a little bit back, but digital cameras were. And the company had 2 digital cameras. The office that I worked at had 2 digital cameras.
That's an explosion.
That took like 2 AA batteries or something. And had an SSD card in it. And so the procedure was that anyone that needed to go out on site and take photos, you would grab one of the cameras, you would grab the rechargeable batteries off the recharging station, you would put them in the camera. This is not a hard process, mind you. Right? You would go on site, take the photos that you required, and when you got back, you would take the batteries out of the camera. Sorry, I was gonna say phone. Put the camera back in the spot that it's supposed to go. Put the batteries in the charger. And grab the SSD and go do what you wanted. Right? And then put the SSD back when you're done. This is a really simple process, right? Take what you need, stock it, go do the job, come back, and do those things in reverse. Right? And there were 2 cameras. 2 4-pack 2 charging stations that could do 4 AAs each. So we could have 8 AAs fully charged. So you could take, put 2 in a camera and take 2 spare with you. And there would still be another camera for anyone else that needed to go and 4 batteries for them. And we would constantly be short something. And usually meant that boss would be buying
Watch the grenade!
batteries at the service station on the way to wherever and expensing it. And then someone getting a phone call from somewhere going, why are you expensing batteries? But also, like I said, the reason we have those one-offs is an idiot thing. An idiot.
Good job.
He was also amongst all that. Whenever we'd go to get a camera and there wouldn't be one there, or there wouldn't be any batteries or anything else, would proclaim out loud, "Oh, who's done blah 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 blah," and every time would be, "It's you.
Here they come!
You're the only one who uses them. You're the only one who goes anywhere."
We've got Kent.
Yeah.
All right,
Or occasionally it'd be one of my co-workers who did also, on super rare occasions, need to go do that. And he'd go, okay. And he'd just walk over to where the cameras were and have the problem that was left to him by the boss, because the boss would just come back, somehow leave the camera in his car. Well, this is the thing. This was the boss. This is the office manager, who was the boss of the. There was a small, regional office for a bigger company. So he was like the chief something and something else, and just general office manager. But we'd get a call from head office, and one of us would have to pick it up because he'd be out all the time. He was never, very rarely in the office. They'd be like, "Why are you guys doing this?" Be like, "No, it's not us. None of us do expenses or have a company card. It's dude." I have a feeling these enemies are sort of constantly spawning in waves, which I kind of like. It sort of adds a little bit of urgency to the mission.
On approach.
I mean, not a lot, but a little. I'm in trouble here.
Let's see you deal with this.
I'm expecting better because you are our boss. Well, he would. Yeah. He wouldn't be the one that would be yelling at us or getting upset because we expense batteries. He'd be expensing batteries, and someone from head office that did the accounts and stuff and had to put things together would be like, "Why are you doing this?" And then eventually, or I think it was who was doing it, and eventually it became who the F do you think was doing it? And she would respond with our boss's name. We'd be like, "Yes." And she'd be like, "All right." But part of her job was to follow up certain expenses and other things to do with bookkeeping. So she was doing her job by checking in. We would give the appropriate answer, and that would be it. Supposed to be going downstairs, maybe. Oh, his heel's down. There's some sort of invisible. or used to be invisible thing.
All hostiles down.
Pathfinder, the controls to shut down the
There's a
cat base
prefect
are located
in
at the top
here.
of the tower, in Zenith Observation Room. There is an elevator access nearby that you can take.
Poop. Poop, 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 poop. No one wants to fight a prefect.
Armoring up.
First things first, let's get rid of whoever's not a prefect.
Excellent shot.
Moving in. Let's see you deal with this.
But I think the like that's the reason why a lot of places have single use where they maybe shouldn't. I think the general answer is when people go, I just need 2 batteries. They don't want to spend X amount of dollars on a charger and rechargeable batteries when it usually in the past has been a much higher significant cost to get started with that process than just I only need 2 batteries, I'll just buy 2 batteries.
Jaws hurt!
I must learn how to do that.
Shields are up. I'll take their fire.
Where'd she go?
Prefect is down. We're in the clear.
That wasn't as terrible as previous fights like that. Maybe in this arena the offsiders have been able to were able to hit the thing more. I don't know. But it just felt like we're able to go through the phases a bit quicker. Elevator controls, nice. Disable the outpost. Bye-bye, cat.
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
We're done. Gained a cryopod point. Can we fast travel from here? That's going to be a no, isn't it? Oh, we can. It's saying here, though. I think that's trying to give us the points on how to get out. Instead of the final destination. Maybe she was waiting for us out there somewhere. We'll drive in from here. Turns out all I had to do was turn around and go up the elevator.
4. Life support is stable. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. There is a resistance emergency cache nearby, Pathfinder.
There's a what? I don't think there is. I think you're lying. I'm gonna laugh if it turns out all I had to do was go back up out that elevator shaft after disabling the base. Or better, if I get back there and then the waypoint moves to somewhere else, as if to say, "Oh no, you do actually have to go all the way back home. We need to guide you one step at a time." Is it a turret? It's a turret. Okay, she's standing up here. That wasn't too bad then. That was probably quicker. Probably would have been quicker to go
tried to take down this place for
back through the
months.
base.
And you made it look so easy.
I'm that good, baby.
Destroying their command structure and systems leaves the rest of the Kett
Oh,
vulnerable.
we're getting shot at, though.
Remember Jarnik? The shield around it's come down.
Speak quickly, I'm getting
The
shot.
frozen city?
That's the one. This is the perfect
We're gonna die
opportunity
talking
for
to
a
her.
final push, while they're still dealing with the chaos.
Janik?
Tell me about this ancient city.
They say it was abandoned when the Scourge hit. The cold came and it was trapped in ice. The Kett learned we were
It's still
investigating
not
and
without
took
its
it.
bugs.
They think they can plunder it for remnant secrets. Let's hope they haven't completely destroyed everything.
I'll stay and fight.
I'll deal with it.
In the meantime, I'll see if there's anything I can find here. Be careful, Ryder.
Oh, I'll be careful. Can I fast? Do I have to fast travel? We- I don't know what's been saved, but that's I don't know. Get killed while in dialogue with an NPC, and then when dialogue ended, can't actually do anything because we're dead, but the death sequence doesn't trigger. Hopefully it save. Oh man, that's a pretty good bug. Like as big as bugs you can get, that's up there. That's a welcome back, Valkyrie. Okay, so that's not too bad. So we do have to take out this turret. Where do we have skill? How many skill points do we have? Oh, a few, eh? Okay. Let's give me these extra assault rifle ones. Okay, so we get clip size or reload. Enemies hit by assault rifle take increased damage from all sources by 2% assault rifle. I just want defenses. I don't know. Maybe that one. Health and shields. And then regeneration. Minus assault rifle weight or spare ammo. Let's get jump jets and What are these ones? Power damage. Increases combat power damage. I wonder if that includes any assault rifle one. Oh, more maximum shield with each point in health. Yeah. To 3 weapons. Not so worried about that. What that regeneration though? Yeah. Okay, and then... Oi. Chal has 4 points. Okay. Next, sticky grenade. Vetra. Oh, you got 6 points. You get the extra power armor. So we can go extra damage resistance or damage bonuses. It doesn't die all that much. A little bit. But I want more output. There we go. Now, take down that turret. That's stupid turret.
All right, now I'm pissed. Let's go.
Get ready to fight!
Shields are up. I'll take the fight.
Vetra's like, I got shields. I'm just going to stand right in front of it. And we're like, yeah, we too.
We tried to take down this place for months, and you made it look so easy.
You said that last time, and I was getting shot in the back by a turret.
This is the perfect opportunity for a final push.
Yeah, we're going to push.
They kept... Let's hope they haven't completely destroyed everything.
I'll deal with it.
In the meantime, I'll see if there's anything I can find here. Be careful, Ryder.
Oh, I leveled up again. What's the big throw? I'll take that now. Yep. Easy points. Alright, let's go. Wait, where's the ice cave? Cat base is done. She wanted us to investigate ice cave. Hang on. That's investigate ice cave. Oh man, okay, it's nowhere near here. Let's get out. Find Paraphona. I have a feeling that's going to be a pretty big story arc. We should do this ice cave one. That's the next one from her, and that's an Angaran relic, which will make will not make, will help museum lady like us because you know she likes the relics.
They should be easy without their shields to hide behind.
There's a turret. Is it? Let's just leave that there. There was an Angaran relic one here as well. I could...
Count on us!
Let's do this!
Oh, that quick detonation is really nice.
Well executed.
They can blow up before they get they blow up first, so they don't get punched too far away from their team. You can get that chain detonation going better. That's great.
Catch on approach.
This is some heavy excavation equipment. And explosives. They can't were trying to blast their way to something in here.
Can't get a shot! Pulling out the fancy moves.
Think that's it?
Alright, stupid cat. What are you trying to dig into?
Hard to believe there could be an entire city under here.
Sam, do we know how long this place has been trapped in ice?
Angara researchers hypothesize over 500 years as a result of the Scourge event.
I have heard that theory.
saw Wraith as well. And
Fancy moves.
I'm pretty sure there's a Wraith here. There it is. The mission is just clear out the cat. Okay. If you insist.
We're not alone.
Petra's getting good. Which way? It's a remnant stuck in the ice.
Enslaved Angara.
We must free them. They could help us.
There's probably more Angara around.
Excellent.
Speed him up.
Headshot.
Come on. Talk to rescued Angara. Hey, 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 buddy, buddy. He's like, nope. It's okay, man. Yo.
That's all the Ket, and we're really free.
Will you be okay?
Can you make your way from here?
Yes. With the Ket gone, I can lead the others safely back to Techix. I don't know how to thank you. I can tell you what I know about this place, if that would help.
That would help a lot.
The Ket are trying to get into a room behind that wall. Some time ago, they detected something and focused their attention on getting to it.
How? It looks like solid ice.
The Ket made us carry explosives here. They were preparing to blast through. You could do the same. Is there anything more I can tell you? If not, I ache to see the sky again.
No capture?
Why were you captured?
Slave
We were
labor.
taken during a raid on our village. They took us to a camp, put us in groups. And then there was some kind of process, blood-taking, examinations. I can't even remember all the tests. Eventually, they split us into groups. They said my group was flawed, or maybe it was unworthy.
Unworthy of exaltation.
Ah, of exaltation, so you just become laborers.
What exactly is behind that wall?
I don't know. Something old. Something that excited the Ket. I thought I heard one of them ask if it was still, functional. Perhaps some sort of machine.
Yeah, some sort of remnant.
There's nothing else I need from you. Good luck.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Be careful.
We could tell from here it was some sort of remnant. Look at it.
We need to figure out how to get behind this wall. A scan might help.
Pathfinder, I detect a strong, unidentified energy signature emanating from behind that wall.
So there really is something back there. It also looks like we're going to have to blast our way through with the explosives around here. Think we have enough?
Yeah, that'll get us through. Hopefully.
Here we go. Everyone okay? No one crushed by falling ice?
All accounted for. And the blast brought the wall down.
Oh. This place looks cool.
It's beautiful. But what makes this place so interesting that the Ket would fight for it?
Greetings. How can I assist?
Oh.
What are you?
An interface for the power grid of this city. I have been operational since the city was encased in ice.
She is lying. This is an AI, and her origin appears to be Angaran.
Makes sense, considering how advanced the Angara are.
True. I have no evidence the Angara have hidden this knowledge.
This is amazing news. Go get the commander.
So tell me, why lie?
As you can see, I am currently vulnerable.
What happened here?
The Ket aliens talked as though I was evil and disgusting. They planned to take my knowledge and then kill me. I fought them off, but my energy stores are now drained. I am near death.
Another lie. She is tied to a deep power grid.
I beg you, have pity on me. Do not take me from here. I would rather die. I am tired. I am done.
That's insane. You're an extraordinary find. A key to our past.
Am I? You are not the ones who designed me. I do not trust you any more than I do the Ket aliens. Or these other aliens. I would rather die.
Ryder, she has now blocked my attempts to scan her.
Okay, this is... I'm open to suggestions here. Options? Thoughts?
Thoughts? I'm taking her out of here. That's not...
No! I am tired! I will not go! I am afraid, so afraid, and angry!
Help me! Please! I have a family!
A life for a life. Is mine really more valuable than his?
Oh. I mean, it's kind of funny, but he shouldn't have said, "I'm taking it out." Like, it was his own fault, right? But this isn't so much just kill the AI, like this one thing. I think it's if we kill the AI, well, it's dead completely. But if we kill the dude, I don't think it forces the AI with us. It's a tough one.
You're way too valuable. I'm sorry. You really didn't have to do that.
With my fate now in your hands, consider it a warning.
But your future is exciting. You can help the Angara recover what they lost to the Scourge.
I do not know them. I owe them nothing. But your AI, I do understand him. Place me in his custody.
Yeah, is that really such a good idea? I say no.
Must everything always be about borders? If, at this moment, Sam can best help this AI, then let's share her.
Maybe, but it won't look good. Also, we've already seen anti-AI sentiment on the Nexus.
I want to be with Sam. I have a consciousness. I have desires and feelings.
The AI's what a date.
Please, Pathfinder.
Okay, Jarl suggested we share the AI, and he's Angaran. If he'd said give the AI to the Angara, I'd be more likely to take that one. But let's go ahead with this one.
Let's abide by her wishes. Joel, Liam, make the diplomatic arrangements. At least the Ket didn't get her. Okay, team, what's next?
That's cool. Although, it's going to be weird on Sam's first date with this new AI, because he already scanned her, so it's like he got to see all the bits. It's going to make awkward first dinner conversation for them.
Avena mentioned sites like this might contain Angaran relics. We should search it.
Of an Angaran statuette.
Is this Angaran?
The Vela's going to love that.
It looks strange.
Maybe Avela will know more about it. Put it in cargo.
We need to get out of here. Uh-oh.
We've got Kent! Hostile! Nice job!
So we're out. We'll just fast travel. Nice. Cover the Ram Tech Remnant. Involved. Our list of things to do is getting less and less. That's nice.